dreaming. Come on. Kate, wake up. Wake up now, honey. It's all right. It's all right, huh? I'm here now. Hmm?
Oh, Doug. It was horrible. A little boy. I ran over a little boy.
You were dreaming, Kate. It was just a dream.
But it was so real.
Yes, I know.
You don't know it's as if it really happened.
It didn't, honey. You were dreaming, and it's over, huh? Here we are.
Yes. Yes.
You all right? Get you a glass of water.
Okay.
There you go. Some cool.
Oh.
Here we are.
Oh.
All right. What was the dream about? Don't you want to tell me about it?
I don't know.
Might help.
I was driving. Bright red car. With some music. Some sort of thumping sound. A little blonde boy standing in the middle of the road. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I saw his face. Oh, Doug, I can't.
All right, honey, it was just a dream, huh? Now it's all over.
No.
And we're here.
I'm okay.
Get some sleep now?
Okay.
Put it out of your mind. Think of something else, huh?
Doug.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm all right.
Okay.
Morning, Mom. Why are we having breakfast in here?
Change of scene. Never hurts.
Cake for breakfast?
I made it at 4 in the morning.
You could have eaten a cookie.
Just busy work. I couldn't sleep.
That's not like you.
Just a bad dream.
What was it about?
Nothing. I'm not sure.
Why don't you ask your friend for an interpretation?
What friend?
From school. The one who's taking a course in dreams.
That friend. Sleep, not dreams. Ruth Marks is the last person I talked to about this dream or any dream. She goes overboard for Freud.
Hi.
Hi.
Morning, Peaches.
Buddy, we have bacon and eggs.
It's okay. I'll stick to my bran and yogurt. Sherry Wilson says if we want to further the humanitarian cause, we have to stick to our guns. No meat.
I applaud the sentiment, but you must eat sensibly.
Also, it does matter whether our proteins are derived from plants or animals, provided they supply an appropriate mixture of units in suitable form.
Let's hear it for Sherry Wilson.
Morning.
Morning.
Now, this is what I call breakfast.
Buddy, stop fooling around with that. You'll be late for school.
Mom, I told you, it's a pupil-free day. Teachers' conferences.
Pupil-free day?
Yeah.
It'll be a study-free school next.
Who's Sherry Wilson?
I met her in JEL, Junior Ecology League. She knows everything about nature, plants, animals, things. Oh, Mom, could you give me a ride to Sherry's this morning instead of Saturday?
Oh, I'm afraid not, buddy. I was going to work with Ruth today. We have a class project.
Well, you'd get back in time if you drove fast.
No, take it easy, buddy. Your mother had a rough night.
I know. The dream.
What was that about, Mom?
Oh, I hardly remember, which is okay by me.
Mom, I really gotta go. It's too far for me to bike. I promise I won't hang you up. Sherry can give me a ride back with the raccoon.
Excuse me, please.
What raccoon?
Oh, well, don't worry. It'll live in the pen Willie and I built for the rabbit. You said I could have an animal.
We said you could have a rabbit.
Well, I changed my mind. Besides, I already made a down payment. Non-refundable.
Well, the least you could do is consult with one of us. Doug? I see.
You really think it's strong enough? We built it for a rabbit.
Oh, it's fine. I just hope he likes the accommodations. Listen, if Mom can't take you, I'll give you a ride out on the back of my bike.
It's okay. She said she would.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be going. I got some library work to do. I'll see you later, all right?
Okay.
But, Doug, a raccoon?
Well, it might help if you think of it as a large rabbit.
A rabbit with hands.
I said, I've got to go. I'll try to get home around 6 for a bite. The hearing's tomorrow. We're not ready. We don't have anything planned, do we?
No, it's all right.
That dream still bothering you?
Doug, it was so real.
Oh, I don't know. You don't own a red car?
Anyway, it's not the dream. It's just lack of sleep.
Take a nap.
I'd like to. Right now.
Mom!
Or whenever. I'm so glad the old music is back in. Nothing like a ballad. Sweet melodies, romantic lyrics.
Mom, sarcasm is unattractive in parents. But I get your message.
Thank you. What are you going to feed it?
Fruit, fish, kibble, marshmallows.
Marshmallows?
Yeah, according to Sherry, raccoons, like many tree-borne mammals, have a sweet tooth, and marshmallows are sweet.
Good. Then it'll rot his nasty, sharp little teeth.
Mom, raccoons are supposed to love marshmallows. Mom, a stop sign! I think I'll walk the rest of the way.
I think I should join you.
Then again, I could drive.
Thanks for keeping your eyes open, buddy. The raccoon, are you sure it's tame? I've heard they're extremely bad-tempered.
Oh, Mom, it's just a baby. And they react according to the way you treat them. If you trust them, they trust you.
I'm not sure I buy that, buddy. Sometimes being too trustful is just the same thing as carelessness.
Hi. How's my raccoon?
Oh, eager and friendly as a kid. Hi, Mrs. Lawrence. I'm Sherry Wilson.
Pleased to meet you, Sherry.
Come and see him, Mom.
We'll meet soon enough. I've got to be on my way to town. You two will get all this organized, won't you? It's food and everything.
It's well taken care of, Mrs. Lawrence. I'll bring Buddy and the raccoon to your house around 3.
See you then.
Oh, right turn on Indianola. That'll take you back to town.
Ah, got it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
At least a week, Mrs. Lawrence. Body shop is way behind.
All right. As long as I have something to drive.
Oh, sure thing. Like I said, I've got a loaner coming in this afternoon. I'll send it right over.
I'd appreciate it.
Do you need a ride home? I can send you with Bill.
Oh, no, thanks, Sam. I called a friend. I'm expecting her any minute.
Oh, good. By the way, Mrs. Lawrence, you're such a careful driver. How did this happen?
Fear of shadows, I guess.
Pardon me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. Just muttering. Trying to figure it out myself.
Oh, Kate. Oh, you're all right, aren't you?
I'm fine, really.
Let's see. Okay, now what about the car?
Not as fine as I am.
Hey, you're shaking. It must have been a close call.
No.
And why the shakes?
Let's go, Ruth. I'll tell you the whole story. Heaven help me. Then Doug woke me up. I was shouting in my sleep.
Well, I'm not surprised. What a ghastly dream.
I thought I'd shaken it, but I guess I hadn't. After I ran the stop sign, I had this, I don't know, this feeling of inevitability. I kept seeing a little boy in the dream. It was terrible. Expecting him to jump out from behind every car I passed. It's pretty silly, isn't it?
No.
I just wasn't concentrating on my driving, I guess. The rest is history.
Well, it's all over now, and luckily nobody got hurt.
Usually, my dreams are vague, blurred around the edges, but not this time. It was so clear. That red car, this thumping, whatever that was. A little boy with blonde hair. I can see his face now. I know exactly what he looked like.
You think you know him?
Maybe.
A friend's child?
No.
On the other hand,
I'm going crazy?
maybe your intuition is right. You don't know him yet. Maybe he's someone you're going to meet.
Thanks, Ruth. I needed that.
Where'd you find him?
Oh, he found us.
Wandered in. One morning, there he was. He'd been in a fight or something, so we cleaned him up and fed him. Now he's just one of the family.
He must have been pretty nervous.
Yeah, he was. But he's fine now. Here he goes. All it took was a little compassion. That's a key.
To taming animals?
To everything. Strong take care of the weak. Compassion, in which ethics have their roots, can only achieve full scope and depth if it is not limited to men, but extended to all living things. You know who said that?
Who?
Albert Schweitzer.
Far out.
Thought a fugue was the simplest musical form.
Theoretically.
But if you put a note there, it's not going to be a fugue anymore.
Oh, of course.
Maybe you could, Kate, in that dream.
Ruth, lay off. You're finished, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Maybe it was precognitive.
Ruth, please.
There is such a thing as precognition. It happens.
Well, I'd have to experience it to believe it. No, that's not true either. Not even then.
Why not?
Because the whole idea of having a dream about the future is illogical. It's on a par with the table tapping, sword swallowing, stuff like that. It just goes against common sense.
Things aren't always what they appear to be on the surface, Kate. Sometimes common sense isn't enough.
Well, if it isn't enough, it'll have to do until the real thing comes along. Just drop the subject, will you?
May I at least make a suggestion? Come to my class with me tonight.
Ruth, please. You're worse than Elaine.
Oh, there you go. You see, now you won't even hear me out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I will. Now, if that dream was a warning, you'd want to learn more about it.
But I don't believe it was a warning.
Dreams are usually symbolic. Now, it could be a warning and something totally different. The red car could be a red-headed woman. And the little boy could be Doug. Or it could be something you ate that disagreed with you.
I ate after I dreamt.
Oh, Kate. Look, Dr. Rossmore is a totally trained psychologist. She's not some screwy occultist. I don't even know if she believes in precognition. But at least she could tell you what type of a dream it was. Oh, I would be so curious if I were you. Come on. In the interest of science?
I'll think about it.
Okay. I gotta run out. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Monday on...
Hi.
You're home early.
The library was a bust.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Hey, Mom, you and Dad wouldn't mind if I used the car tonight, would you?
Oh, well, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Your mother got sideswiped.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. The car took the beating.
Was that bad?
It's fixable.
Well, did you get his number?
I gave him mine. It was my fault. I was daydreaming. He was pretty nice about it, I must say. Oh, that must be Buddy.
When did they say it would be fixed?
Thursday or thereabouts. Willie, would you go out and help Buddy with that animal? I'll be right out. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Can I give you a hand?
We can manage.
Oh, here. Here, come on, let me help you.
I told you we could manage.
Hey! Hey, little fella. Hey, little bandit. He reminds me of someone. Come on. Oh, I'm Willie.
Oh, Sherry. Buddy told me about you.
Yeah, she told me all about you, too. I understand you're a vegetarian.
Macrobiotics. No eggs or milk either.
Yeah. The trouble is, I sort of enjoy a good meal.
What's taking so long? You'd be surprised how good macrobiotic cooking can...
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm going to have to try it. Maybe Thanksgiving dinner, 1984.
I wouldn't wait that long if I were you. Unless you're really attached to that pasty look. All right.
Well, maybe you're right, but I sure would miss those big, thick hamburgers with everything on them that I love.
Carnivores are always thinking of their own pleasures. Once in a while, you should stop and really look at what you're eating.
You know, that's what my mother says to me.
You know what to do with them, don't you, buddy? I've got to go.
Yeah, and if I have any questions, I'll call you.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Sherry.
There's a very good cookbook, The Essentials of Macrobiotics. Try it.
Thank you.
We put him in his cage.
Already? That was quick.
I told you it wouldn't be a problem.
We live here, too, you know.
Come see him, Mom. He'll eat later. Takes time to get used to a new place.
What are you going to call him?
How about Letitious?
Raffles.
I think I'll call him Max.
Why?
Because he looks like a Max.
Oh, of course. Silly of me. Oh, now what?
I'll get it.
Buddy, how long did you say Sherry's had him?
About 3 weeks now.
He looks, well, maybe he's tired.
Yeah, he needs a nap.
That makes 2 of us, Max.
Well, hi, Bill. How are you?
Fine. Got a car for your mom.
You have a car?
Yeah. Her loaner? It's parked right up front.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Who was that, Willie?
Bill from the garage with a loaner for you.
Oh.
Well, that's not bad for a loaner. Huh? What's the matter, Mom?
It's red.
Yeah. Pretty nifty. What's wrong, Mom?
It's the car. It's the car in my dream. I'm sorry, Ruth. I've decided not to go to the class.
Oh, Kate, why?
Well, I'm just not curious enough to drag myself out. I'm tired. I don't feel like driving.
Well, I'll drive you.
No, thanks, really. Willie's going out tonight, and, Buddy has a new raccoon.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say that the raccoon needs a babysitter?
I'm saying I think I'll turn in early, Ruth. Doug's about to leave. I've got to go.
Look, Kate, if you change your mind...
I have your number. Bye.
Kate, Buddy's a big girl now. She doesn't need her mommy around to take care of her every need.
Doug, you know I'm not like that. I just don't feel like going out.
Come on, Kate.
You know I'm tired.
I think you should go. You practically forced part of that dream to come true. Now you're terrified of driving.
Well, it's a good idea for me not to drive, isn't it?
It's a good idea to get this into some sort of perspective.
Oh, Doug, it's the car. The color.
Coincidence.
You think I'm foolish, don't you?
No. I don't think you're coming to grips with it, though.
How do you come to grips with a dream?
I mean, it was a dream. We all have them. They're seldom what they seem to be. They're reflections of fears, anxieties.
Doug, I've had dreams before, and my share of bad ones, and always before they faded. I don't ever remember having a dream that stayed with me in such detail, so vividly, for so long. A dream like no other I've ever had. It's frightening.
You want my advice?
Yes. If it doesn't include driving the red car.
Get Ruth to pick you up. Go to the meeting. It might help.
You really want me to go, don't you?
Well, don't you see by not going, you're admitting you believe in it? That dream was some sort of omen? You're terrified of the possibility. Maybe the best way to get it out of your system is to go to that class and hear what they have to say.
point to ponder. If Max eats fish, why is it more natural to be vegetarian?
Max doesn't know any better. I do. It's a moral decision.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'll see you later, Peaches.
See ya.
See you later. I'm off.
Have fun. Oh, buddy, I've decided to go out with Ruth Marks tonight. You'll be okay by yourself, won't you?
Sure.
Don't open the door to anybody you don't know.
Okay. When I'm 55 years old, she'll still be telling me that.
Thus systematically deprived the opportunity to dream, the mice just as systematically went mad. Light, please. Questions? Yes.
How can we be sure it was the lack of dreams that caused that reaction? Couldn't it have been just lack of sleep?
Well, they weren't allowed to sleep. They were only awakened when the onset of a dream was indicated. Yes.
I know that we finished with precognitive dreams weeks ago, but a friend of mine has had such a vivid one that I thought we might take this opportunity to discuss it.
Oh, by all means. As I recall, we had a paucity of precognitive dreamers while we were on the subject.
Go on, Kate. Kate Lawrence, Dr. Rossmore.
Welcome, Miss Lawrence.
Thank you.
We'd be grateful if you'd tell us your dream.
Well, I don't know that the dream I had was precognitive. In fact, I'm not even sure I know what a precognition is.
Precognition is the flip side of recognition. When you recognize something, you draw on previous experience and knowledge. Well, precognition is the recognition of an experience to come.
But is that scientific?
It's not scientifically explainable at present. But many quite rational people, even scientists, believe it's possible. There's a difference.
Are all vivid dreams thought to be precognitive?
No. But the chance that an incident in the near future will provoke a dream becomes greater if the incident is particularly dramatic, an accident or death. So we should obviously pay close attention to vivid dreams of that nature.
Suppose I had such a dream. Is there anything I could do to prevent it from coming true?
People have claimed to have done so.
If it didn't happen, how could it be a true precognition?
Well, you're describing what parapsychologists call the intervention paradox. On the one hand, the future seems to exist, fixed enough for us to dream about it. But on the other, we still have enough self-determination, free will if you like, to change it. People have claimed to be saved by prophetic dreams.
Or scared to death by them.
Well, maybe you'd care to tell us about yours.
More than anything. Well, it was night, and I was driving. I noticed that the car was red, so I knew it couldn't be mine. And there was music. A waltz. And some sort of thumping sound. There were cars on either side of the street. And I was approaching an apartment building with ferns and bushes outside. When I had this eerie feeling as if it had all happened before. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, this little boy appeared. I thought he'd run out from behind a parked car. There he was, right in my path. I tried to brake, but I couldn't find the right pedal. It was horrible.
Can you describe the boy?
Yes, he was small, blonde, and he was wearing sneakers and a blue checked shirt, and I thought I recognized him from someplace.
It's possible, if you recall our definition and pardon my grammatical lapse, that you precognized him. He looked familiar because he's a figure from your future.
But I still don't know if the dream was precognitive, do I?
Has any part of it come true?
Not exactly, but I did have a small auto accident today, and the garage sent over a loaner, a red car.
Ms. Lawrence, I'll be honest with you. I only believe in precognition on even-numbered days. But if I were you, I would stay away from that red car and keep an eye open for the dream street.
For the rest of my life?
Most precognitive dreams seem to be borne out over a 24-hour period.
Then I only have 11 more to go.
Whoopee.
Hey, Max. What's the matter? Max. Are you sick or something? Maybe a treat will help. Hey, Max, look. Max. Hey, look. Oh, good. See? Max. You bit me.
Thanks, Ruth. Buddy? What happened?
Nothing.
Let me see.
What?
Let me see.
It was Max. He didn't mean to.
Oh, buddy, that's a bad bite. It may need stitches.
It's just a scratch, Mom.
You can't take chances with animal bites.
Who are you calling?
Lake General Emergency.
Dr. Weiss, please.
Weiss,
Dr. Weiss, this is Kate Lawrence. Do you remember me?
some stitches in your son's leg and your daughter's broken clavicle. Bike accident, wasn't it?
Oh, you're wonderful. Well, it's Buddy again. My daughter, she's been bitten by a raccoon.
Wild raccoon?
I think it's been in captivity for 3 weeks.
You better bring your daughter right over, Mrs. Lawrence, and the raccoon, too. We'll have to determine if the animal has rabies.
Oh, Lord.
I'll explain everything when you get here. Can't take chances with animal bites, Mrs. Lawrence.
We'll be right over.
Oh, Mrs. Lawrence, when you're handling the raccoon, be careful.
Thank you.
If he thinks Max has rabies, he's wrong.
Well, we don't know that, Buddy. That's what we have to find out.
Why?
Because rabies is a communicable disease and Max bit you. Now get ready, please.
I'm not gonna have those shots, am I? The ones with the long needle in the stomach? I've heard about those, Mom.
Buddy, I don't want to frighten you, but rabies is dangerous. It's very dangerous. We have to do what we have to do.
Yellow and white cab.
I need a cab to take me to Lake General Hospital.
Okay, but it'll be at least a half hour's wait.
But this is an emergency.
They all are. Sorry, but we're swamped down here. There's a convention in town.
I see. Thanks just the same. Okay, Buddy, the doctor said I should take you right away.
I'm sorry, Mom. I know you don't feel like driving.
It's all right, honey. Let's go. We better get Max.
Okay.
Decades present.
guess if you've driven one, you've driven them all. How does your hand feel?
Throbs a little.
The doctor will give you something.
Mom, what are they going to do with Max? They're going to put him to sleep, aren't they?
I don't know, Buddy. I hope not.
But he hasn't done anything wrong.
Buddy, I'm sorry. I really am. But it may be the only way they can find out if he's rabid.
Oh, no.
Listen, Buddy, I don't know what they're going to do. Let's not get upset till we have to.
It's not fair. It's just not fair.
Yes, the cage is in the car. Come on, Buddy.
Mom, isn't there another way?
Darling, we can't afford to take any chances.
Okay, wait 1 minute. Hey, Max! Hey, Max!
Come on, Buddy.
Poor Max.
There. It's not nearly as bad as it looked. Won't even need stitches.
Oh, what about those shots with the long needle?
We don't do that anymore. Today we give you little ones. The small hypodermic. Nothing to it.
I'll bet.
I think we both should know the procedure.
Well, it's long-winded and expensive, I'm afraid. 2 shots at first, and then 2 more every day for a week, and then 1 more every day for a week after that, and finally a couple of boosters.
Mom!
Oh, buddy, honestly, they're a nuisance, but no worse than an anti-tetanus shot.
Okay, I'll have the shots. And then Max won't have to be put to sleep, right?
I'm afraid you got your cause and effect mixed up, buddy. You see, we can't give you the shots until we test Max. And we can't put Max to sleep. We have to keep the animal here under observation. No rabies, no inoculations.
And no executions, right?
Not unless he's rabid. Hold that, will you? Weiss. Yes, 1 second. Mrs. Lawrence. It's for you.
Thank you. Hello?
Honey, it's Doug. How is she?
All things considered, fine.
I wish you'd called me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. I'm sorry if the note frightened you. The doctor said to get here right away.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
There's no need. I'll be back as soon as I can.
How'd you get there?
I mastered the red car. Necessity is the master of mothers and dreams.
You're all right then?
I'm fine. See you soon.
I hope they treat him well.
Oh, they've had plenty of experience, buddy.
I guess I never should have gotten him in the first place.
Well, I do think most wild animals are better left in their natural surroundings. They may seem quite tame, but you can do them harm by getting too close.
I know. Now. Mom, how'd you know to stop?
Oh, buddy. Just lucky, I guess.
Enjoy more.
It's just a coincidence. It has to be.
Now, look, I know what I dreamt. I know what I saw. It was the boy in my dream.
You know, you're beginning to sound like your friend Ruth.
There are more things in heaven and earth than I dreamt of in your philosophy, Willie. We can't afford to be closed-minded about anything, any of us.
Sure, but nevertheless...
Nevertheless, I did have the dream. It did become a reality. Experience is very convincing, Willie.
I feel the same way. Well, I'm for bed.
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah.
Are you still on the phone? You know you have school tomorrow. If you think a little bite's going to get you out of it.
Okay, I've got to go. Bye.
Who are you calling at this hour?
Sherry.
Her father must have loved that.
Oh, he didn't mind. She does what she wants.
I rather thought as much.
Well, Sherry agrees too. It's back to the woods for Max. But you won't believe what she's promised me.
Not another raccoon.
A snake.
Oh, no, you don't.
Not a poisonous one. They're safe and clean and easy to keep.
It's out of the question.
Mom, how can you condemn it? You haven't even seen it yet. Give it a chance.
That's right, Mom. I mean, we can't afford to be closed-minded about things, can we?